Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. Before we go through £250 worth of 50 pences, we need to just have a little review of Lady M's book, because last week, so not last episode, the episode before, Lady M, or I found for Lady M, a Kew Gardens. Look at that. What a wonderful first page to fill, Lady M.
Amazing.
There it is. So those of you that don't know, and for those of you that do, I'm going to tell you again, Lady M and I are in competition. We have a book each, and we're trying to find every one of each 50p that you can find in circulation. We're in competition. 31st December 2023 is when we're hoping that our books will be filled, and whoever has the most will be the winner. And it's really interesting because obviously I've had opened one more bag now because the last episode was my bag, but we've got the same amount, 53 each. It's so close. Lady M's got the Kew Gardens, but she doesn't have the Puddle Duck, which I have, although the chances of you finding that, love, are pretty high compared to me finding another Kew Gardens. But interestingly, we've got the same amount of Olympics at 10 each, and Lady M doesn't have any of the top 5, and I've got wrestling, so it's not over yet. It isn't over yet, although it's looking pretty.
Still a long way to go.
A long way to go, yes. So if you haven't subscribed, then do subscribe and watch us every week as we quest to fill it up. Lady M needs a Flopsy Bunny. I got that, but I do need a Peter Rabbit. Now, in the last episode, I picked the bag out of this week's offerings because it was a similar date to the Kew Gardens I found the week before for Lady M, just mentioning it. And then there was 3 rolling over bags to choose from, and Lady M picked this one. Why did you pick this one, Lady M?
I think because of the amount of rating on it.
Yeah, I would have picked this out of the 3 rolling overs. I would have picked this because I like a lot of writing on. It's an older date as well, December. So someone could have cashed in the 50p's they've been saving all week for Christmas, to pay for Christmas, maybe all year. Sorry, to pay for Christmas. So that we could have a cash in. But I like the Natasha on there, Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow from the Marvel Avengers, and her own her own movie, of course. So I would have chose it for that. I want that.
Also, the combination of a few seals.
Oh, right. All right. So should we do the rolly overs first? I like the look of that one because it's a bit green. Okay. Should we do the rolly overs last? How many rolly overs are there?
I don't know.
Sorry, how many seals are there? Should we do the seals last? There's 1.
2. Put the seals in
3, 4,
5,
6, 7,
8.
All right, well, that's a nice little mix and match, isn't it?
Right, over there.
Oh, I like it.
And
right, do the 8 seals last. Right, good luck, Lady M.
Yeah.
Let's see whether you can sneak into the lead in the coin hunts of all coin hunts. We also, any Benjamin Bunnies as well, we put them in our money box because we add them up at the end of the year as well. And potentially you get points for that. That could potentially be the decider.
It depends on whether Bungle's won or not.
We'll see how the rules.
From the coins.
We can deem the exact rules at the time when it gets to that. You know, because it's New Year, isn't it? You get a little giddy on.
Some of us do.
And we decide.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? What year is that?
1997.
You know, it's funny we find them, don't we, from time to time, the 97s in such good nick, considering how old they are. You know, obviously been in circulation since then. Yeah. Since they've been in circulation for that long, you would expect them to have turned, but yeah, some of them are exceptional. I mean, I suppose you could argue. So I got a public libraries there. I suppose which is just worth 50p. I suppose you could argue that there was something like 400 million of them Britannia 50p's minted because 1997 was the year.
There's another public libraries.
Was the year that they went from the big chunky 50p to this one that we see now. So of course there's a lot. So maybe there's more chance of one being in good condition because there's so many to aim at. But even so, being in circulation that long.
They've been stuck together, look. A bit of water.
Ooh, twinnies. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's
yeah,
another, that's
right.
sealed.
Oh,
That little
put it on
sealed
there.
one stuck in there.
Mm.
But of course, someone could have had a 1997 annual set and opened it and spent it maybe at some point between now and 1997.
Yeah, potentially.
Who knows? But yes.
Well, like you say, they've been doing like a collection, a date run, and it's been sat in their date run, and they've decided to cash it in.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they had it a long time,
Yeah.
and I got it out of circulation early, so it was in nice condition.
Yeah.
And then decided to replace it with a bunk one, a brilliant uncirculated.
Yeah,
Maybe he's upgraded it and thought, right, I'll shove that one back into circulation, because some people do that.
Yeah.
Want every single 50p you can get. So not only have every one you can get, but have every single one in brilliant uncirculated, so in better than circulated condition. There's a Battle of Hastings from 2016. It's a weird one, that, like, it's celebrating 950 years since the Battle of Hastings. I kind of feel as though that was just a bit of a stretch. I understand 50 years and 100, and maybe it's 150.
Why, if 950, why did you just not just wait another 50 years and do 1,000 years?
Yeah, feels like a bit of a stretch. Should I say my interesting fact about the Battle of Hastings?
Go on then.
So, the Battle of Hastings took place in a place called Battle in Hastings. So, not a lot of people might know that. Might not know that. That's why it's the Battle of Hastings. Now, I suspect I didn't look that far into it. It was just someone that told me, and I did a very little bit of basic. There's another library. Google. I'm sure that it took place. So when William came over, he was in Hastings, and they then had a battle. They had the battle where Harold got the arrow in his eye.
Yes.
And then they probably then just called it Battle. After that, the place got called Battle. It was named after the battle, I'm sure, rather than it just happened to be.
Ah, right, in battle.
We've had a fight in battle. Unless, of course,
we're battling in battle.
Yes, unless, of course, it was like, right, come on, tops off, get up there, boys.
Yeah,
let's have it in the battle area.
Yeah, maybe that was the place to be.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Right, we're in 1997, Grosvenor Castle there from Jersey. We've been there.
We have.
We've seen this very castle. We've held this 50p similar to this up against the castle and matched up the shot.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to see what that looks like in real life, go and see go over to our second channel, Adventures of Bungle and Lady M, and you will see us do that. We went all the way around Jersey, and we went to every single site that is on the. Oh, look at that! Another bad 50p.
Yeah.
We got that in the last one, didn't we?
We did.
I won't go through the coin machine. Yes, you will see all the sites, all the places
Inside.
on Jersey's definitive currency. We went and saw them and matched the shot up. So on the penny is the La Hock Tower, a defensive tower. I'm getting dug. I'm first into the seals, lady. So we saw La Hock Tower. The 2 pence was the house, and I can't pronounce it. It's like La Hombre or something. It's in French.
Right.
There's a bit of a French vibe when you're in Jersey. That's a dirty rabbit there, Peter. What's I saying? So yes, we went to see that, and it was in St Helier, and St Helier was a hermit, and he lived in that house. So we went to see his house.
Yeah.
That was on the 2. The 5 pence was Seymour Tower. So we walked out 1.5 miles out to sea when the tide was in. When the tide was out, sorry, yeah. To see that, it was a 5 pence. 10 pence, what was the 10p again? Oh, Stonehenge.
Oh, yes.
Wasn't it? Jersey Stonehenge, I can't pronounce it again, it was in a French situation. 20 pence is a lighthouse, Le Corombe. Corbière, mon ami. So we went out, walked out again where the tide was down. We went and walked to that and matched up that shot. 50p was Grosvenor, like I'd already said. And that's it, innit? It's the £2. The pound they use our pound, and they still use pound notes. But that has the Hock Tower on though, the pound note, so it's kind of a double bubble. We matched that shot up as well.
Andy, wasn't it in the square? In the
oh yes, Liberation
Square.
Square. Yes, we matched that up as well. The thing that's celebrated there, the when they were liberated by the Germans.
Generated from the Germans.
From the Germans,
Not
sorry.
by the
Sorry,
Germans.
lady. As you know, I'm unwell. Been unwell for this this hunt and the last one, so I'm just not. That's all it is. Bless. Obviously, I expect all the good wishes in the comment there. I wonder whether people have been able to tell. I think the way I've opened the video when the hello bit seems a little bit croaky. I wonder whether anybody's even noticed.
Probably not.
Battling on like an absolute.
Ooh, now that's a nice find.
Oh, that is.
What a shame.
Starship. Battling on like a starship trooper, I was going to say.
So that is a Gibraltar coin.
Anything other than 97, Lady M, would please me.
I'm going to have to move it out the camera because I absolutely cannot see. Other than a 97, yeah, it's 2008.
2008.
That's
Wow.
Gibraltar Dolphins.
Excellent. Here we've been there as well, haven't we?
We have.
Speaking of our second channel,
Yeah.
we've been to Gibraltar as well and had a look at some of the sites on their coins as well.
Yeah.
Haven't we? We've seen apes.
We have Paddington at the tower.
And we saw the Moorish Castle. I think that's on the 10T, isn't it? So, and we've been to Jersey. We might as well stick it in. When we went to Jersey, we hopped over to Guernsey as well.
We did.
So I might as well throw that in to the old mix. I'll let you have the last bag, Lady M. I know, what a gentleman, aren't I? Is it 2003? 2008 seems a little bit late
I don't know.
for these because they were on the 97s.
It's difficult to see.
But I think it's likely going to be a 93. That
Right,
I think because it's was it on? Did they have a 2008 version? Because it said 97 was when they were on the 97 one. So whether they've gone all the way to 2008 is unlikely. I think.
Right.
Can anybody see? I have to give that a clean up. Maybe.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll let you review the star finds. I'll just grab my book to see whether there was a 2008 version.
Wow, it's a little bit poor. And I bet you're thinking, yeah, I'm glad I didn't get to pick that bag.
You know what, Lady M? That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm just being magnanimous.
Yes, I know.
Generous.
Yes.
To a
So,
fault.
I suppose Starfinder's absolutely got to be the Dolphins. Because I like that coin. It's just such a shame. It's a bit grubby.
It's a little bit grubby.
It's been in some water or something.
So yes, no, they didn't do a 2008, but they did do a 2003.
Oh,
Apparently
yes,
£4 to £6, but
Oh wow.
in that condition,
Not in this condition, I wouldn't imagine.
definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Can you hear that'll be the dishwasher emptying
It
there?
is, yes.
And that's that water's going down the drain,
Yeah.
a little bit like Lady M's coin hunt. So we're still neck and neck on 53
Yeah.
coins each. I mean, what's a Kew Garden between friends?
Yes.
Oh well, never mind, Lady M. So if you haven't seen that Kew video, go back and watch that one. If you haven't seen my episode from this week, go back and watch that one as well. Even go and find the original where I found the Kew Gardens for the first time. Why not? Please subscribe if you haven't already. Desperate to get the 5,000 subscribers. Stick a like on the video, etc. And thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.